And welcome everyone tonight to the first weekly Time Trial Tuesday for the Gran Turismo Online League. We are here tonight with 9 of some of the best drivers online racing. We have Javen Tucker in a Clio V6, Blam in an MP, which is going to suck because it's very down-tuned to 600 or 50 pp, which is the limit. Rashad Metz going to be driving that Corvette ZR109. Nicholas Collier going to be driving the Mercedes AMG. I am in the safety car, will not be making laps tonight. And Kamani is in the Civic Type R Limited Edition. And T-Bird will be in the Celica GT4, fun little car to drive. Pagan X is going to be in the Mazda Roadster, fun little track day car. And Reggie's going to be in the 177. And we are going to get this thing started soon. We're going to go down to track side where we will start up the 30-minute timer. All these drivers will have 30 minutes to set their fastest lap. So the timer will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The track is now green for time trial. You are now able to make your laps. 30 minutes to set your fastest lap on the racetrack. Damage is on. You can make any changes to your car throughout this 40 or 30-minute time period. As we see cars now starting to file onto the first straightaway here at Mount Panorama. This track was picked randomly tonight. So these drivers did not know the track we were going to and do not have any practice whatsoever on this racetrack. They are going to have to make some tunes as they go, as Javen Tucker is the first one to make it to the technical part of the racetrack in that Clio V6. Javen Tucker actually made a mistake. He thought it was a $650 limit, as you can see by the car that he's driving, instead of a 650 pp limit, but he's adjusted quite well and is out there currently running up front since he left pit road first. Nicholas Collier, he tried out a plethora of cars throughout practice today. We practiced at a separate track so no one could practice at this track. Big Ink's driving that Mazda Roadsters, making quick works of the turns in this technical section. Damage is on, so you see Rashad Metz scuffed the wall right there. Lucky to not get any right side damage on the race car. Car is still filing around the racetrack. Blam having some difficulty there with the open wheel race car since it's so down tuned. Javen Tucker going to take the left hand turn to go down the long straightaway. It's going to be a difficult braking zone for these street cars. Some of these cars will have upgraded brakes depending on what these drivers did to these race cars to prep for this event. You can do anything to your car as long as it's below that 600 pp threshold. So let's see if Javen Tucker will be able to get it nicely through this hard braking zone there. Good corner by him so far, able to get it through there. And it looks like Nicholas Collier is gaining on Paganex there. Paganex seems to be having some trouble so far, a little slow on the straightaway. And Javen Tucker is going to come around to be the first one to set a lap time so far, as Rashad Metz is going to hit the pits. Looks like he's going to make some adjustments. Javen Tucker across the stripe with a 2:08.9. That is his out lap. And we will now start our first complete laps as Nicholas Collier is going to pass by Fagings on the straightaway here. Very low influence on draft, as Rashad Metz looks like he made some changes to his race car. Going to come back out on track now. Rashad Metz, the most winningest drivers. We have a car that has completely missed the braking zone in turn 1. And it is Reggie. Completely gone off the track. Lots of front end damage to that Aston Martin. He is probably going to have to end up fixing that if he wants to cut some fast laps now. Nicholas Collier and Beggins have been really, really close to each other. Now we're going to have Blam coming to pit road. Looks like he's going to pit, possibly get some tires, repair some damage. Rashad Metz has a pit to repair some front end damage on that car. Probably pick some up through the technical section of the racetrack. Nicholas Collier and Peggings have been really, really close to each other throughout this run. The AMG is a lot faster than that Mazda on the straightaways, but is not fast enough as he goes off onto the turns. Really tight here in the technical section of the racetrack, off in the sand pit a little bit, able to get it back on the track and load up. This should give Collier some room to stretch his legs here, hopefully a little bit. Ooh, got some front end damage unfortunately there. Rashad Metz is back in the pits again, either making some adjustments or repairing front-end damage as the cars are starting to make their way around. We still have not had the first lap set yet. Coming up on 5 minutes down the event, 25 minutes to go. Jalen Bird, nice to see him back. Been a while since we've seen him. Last time we saw him running the number 77, I believe it was over on GT Sport. Been a little bit. Good to see him back in a car here in the GTO League. And it looks like Reggie's got a penalty. There is penalties for cutting the course, so he will be forced to decelerate at the line. Peganex is the first one to set a lap, a 2:21.103 in that Mazda. Let's see how the rest of the field will stack up as they start to make their way around. Rashad Metz, after making some adjustments, come back on a track right behind the Mazda of Peganex. Nicholas Collier set a lap 2. 2:39, a little bit off pace now, 18 seconds behind at the moment. Had some trouble last lap. If he can clean it up a bit, he might be able to put himself in the hunt as he runs a purple sector by 1.8 seconds. Beautiful first sector by Nicholas Collier here in the AMG. See how everyone else is starting to stack up. Kamani, good to see him back. The last time we saw him in the GTO League was back in Northern Isle. As Jalen Bird is going to go second quickest so far, 5 seconds off of Peganex' time. A lot of cars starting to set some laps around the racetrack. Blam has yet to set a time lap yet. Javen has yet to set one. It was a 1.7 seconds purple sector for Javen Tucker. Blam's going to pit to make some adjustments. Rashad Metz still trying to make some adjustments to the car. One of the cars that hasn't had much practice today, but as soon as he gets that thing dialed in, that number 63 is going to be a fast car here tonight. Rashad Metz makes it past Peganex on the straightaway. This car's getting really light, going down in the hard braking zone. Let's see what Rashad Metz, he can get a good lap around here. Really been looking forward to this all week. Not really his cup of tea, this trial type of racing. Loves some normal road course bumping and banging and some oval racing. So let's see how he does with this whole tuning thing. Really fast race car driver. Across the stripe to start his lap. Looks like Nicholas Collier is going to pit, has some front end damage, going to get that fixed real quick. He's currently P3 right now, 12 seconds off of the leader Peganex. Looking to pit, repair some front end damage, and make some adjustments to hopefully make that thing a little bit faster. Jalen Bird still in second spot, 5 seconds off of Peganex's lap. Rashad Metz making his way through the tight technical section of the racetrack. All that power off the corner, trying not to wheel spinner. Keep her straight. Ooh, a little contact with the wall there. Nothing too bad. Able to keep it going straight. Look at the wheel slide. Metz really having to wrangle that car around this track here. What a beautiful facility here at Mount Panorama. This is the first time it has made an appearance in the GTO League. The way this track was chosen was randomly. We put up 3 random track categories on our Instagram. Ooh, 1.2 seconds purple sector by Rashad Metz there. Fast lap by him so far. See if we can get her down on the straightaway. He is on sports hard. Looks like he wanted to get some more power into it. Gave up some grip, gave up the racing softs for some more power, and that's going to give him a lot of strength going down the straightaway. Let's see what he sets here into the sector. But another purple sector, 2.8 seconds faster so far. Beautiful lap being pieced together by Rashad Metz so far, if he can complete it. Nicely done. Down through the tight braking zones. The final couple turns, one more turn to go. Still in 6th spot. First driver did not complete a time lap yet. And across the stripe, let's see what he can do. Top of the board by 3.8 seconds goes Rashad Metz in that Corvette. Beautiful lap pieced together by him. Looks like Peggings is going to pit to make some adjustments. Going to try to squeeze some more speed out of that Mazda. See what he can do here. Jalen Bird still in that 3rd spot. Ooh, some trouble for Nicholas Collier here in the sand pit off the front or the back straightaway. Hard braking zone down into there. And T-Bird is actually going to move up in the P2 with that lap. Beautiful lap by Jalen Bird. Now only 2.2 seconds off of Rashad Metz. So still some time to be made up. Rashad Metz is setting some fast ones here in that Corvette. Finally got a handle on that thing, slipping and sliding throughout the racetrack. As you see, he's coming up on a slower car with the open wheel, which is going to simply move aside and let him go past. Good sportsmanship there, and there goes Casual Monty. Ooh, some contact there. Oh, Rashad Metz is going to go off the track in that section. No penalty so far. That's a good thing. Sure, there's some displeasure there between the two drivers. The 2:17.2 is still the fastest lap out on the racetrack so far. Rashad Metz. Javen Tucker to the top of the board in the Clio V6 by 3.7 seconds. Javen Tucker sets a 2:13.483. Beautiful lap by Javen Tucker. Another purple sector by Javen Tucker there. He's really finally got a handle on that Renault there. Man, really making them tires squeal around the corners, pushing every single bit of grip he can around that thing. Let's see what Rashad Metz can do here as he comes across the line. A faster lap that closes the gap to 1.9 seconds to your current leader, Javen Tucker. Let's see how many more tenths he can squeeze out of that thing. Jalen Bird falls back to 3rd spot, 5.9 seconds off of the lead. Peggings has now dropped back to 4th in that Mazda. 7.6 seconds off the lead. 5th place now is Nicholas Collier. 2.76 seconds off of the lead. Reggie there in the 6th spot, still trying to get a handle on that Aston Martin. And it looks like Kamani Jackson is in the pits now. Trying to make some adjustments, put some fresh tires on it. Did not repair his damage, actually. And Jalen Bird is going to pit now. Probably make some adjustments to the car. Let's actually see if we can dial up Jalen Bird and see what's going on with him. Hey, Jalen Bird, this is us up here in the booth. You got me?
Hey, Miles, I got you. How's it going?
So you're currently sitting P3, 5.9 seconds off the leader. What do you think about the track so far, and what kind of adjustments you making to make that that Toyota faster?
Well, I feel pretty good about this track, and I hope I can catch up to a little bit. You know, Rashad and Javen, these guys are pretty good. I don't know if I can beat them. I haven't played this game in a while, but you know, I think I can find my way up.
We're looking really fast up there. Been running some fast times so far. Hopefully we can get you up there to close the gap. And we will talk to you later. So good luck out there.
All right, thank you.
And Rashad Metz has actually left the room. I do not know if he's going to try to change something on that car, buy some more upgrades or something for it. Let's see if we can talk to Rashad Metz real quick. Rashad, you got me?
Yeah, Mosey got you.
So we saw you out on the track, set a really fast lap, was only 2 seconds off of Javen Tucker at the time. What'd you think of the track so far, and what you doing to try to squeeze some more speed out of that thing?
Right now, I feel like we need to make adjustment to the downforce level. It's a little light. The corners not turning the way I wanted to, but trying to work with this PP rating with this kind of car. It's kind of difficult, kind of tricky, so I'm trying to figure something out here. I feel like a little more adjusted, a little more tweaking of the car. I think we'll be pretty fast to be able to catch up with Javen Tucker.
Well, you're one of the fastest in the business in all sorts of racing that we've done online. So I have no doubt that you'll be able to close the gap, if not take the lead toward the end of this thing. So good luck to you, and I hope that you have a good rest of your session here.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
All right, nice to talk to some drivers real quick. And we are now halfway through the session, 15 minutes remaining. Drivers, 15 minutes remaining. We are halfway through the session. Javen Tucker still your current fastest time on the board in that Clio V6. Very, very fast car so far. Nicholas Collier is going to pit from the 4th position here. Let's see if we can talk to Nicholas Collier and see what's up with him. And let's see. Hey, Nicholas Collier, this is us up here in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, I've got you.
Alright, so you've been setting some fast laps, currently P4, 14 seconds off, got some time to make up. What kind of stuff you doing to the car, and what you think of the track so far?
I know we've been pretty good for the longer stretches. You know, just trying to make it work as best as we can. You know, struggling a little bit in the more technical areas. Just you know, trying to keep the car off the wall and keep it on track as much as we can. I feel like we have a good enough car to podium. It's just like it's not a matter of just keeping the car on track and, you know, out of the pits.
Well, good luck to you. I know you have 2 career wins to your name. It'd be nice to pick up a 3rd career win here tonight, so good luck for you the rest of the session.
Appreciate it.
And there's a penalty there. Looks like Reggie's gone off the track yet again. We're still struggling to try to get a handle on that Aston Martin. 22 seconds off the pace as of right now. Jalen Bird is going to go to the pits. Looks like he's going to make some adjustments. So is Javen Tucker. Let's see if we can talk to your leader, Javen Tucker, and see what's going up with him. Javen, you got me?
What's up?
So Javen, you got fastest lap on the board so far right now. What you doing to make that car faster, and how's it feel?
The more tape I put on it, the more horsepower it seems to add. So
Yeah, I see that thing's held together by zip ties. Do the zip ties and sticker add more horsepower?
oh, 100%. That's the only reason I'm up on this board right now.
Well, how's it handling around there? Is it handling good all around?
Nope.
Well, good luck to you in the latter half of this session, and let's see if you can hold on to the top spot.
Appreciate it.
12 minutes now remaining in the session. Closing in on the final couple minutes here. The latter half of this event. Looks like Rashad Metz has now joined back. He's going to get back out on track. Now, since he did leave the lobby, he will have to set a new lap. Hopefully it is faster than his last one. Because if you leave the lobby, your lap will be taken down off of the board. But you will be allowed, of course, to set another one. Jalen Bird's currently second fastest on the board, 7 seconds off of Javen Tucker. Let's see if he can pick up some speed here. Got a little front end damage to that thing. Trying to see what kind of lap he can run there. Pegged actually holding on to the 3rd spot. 8.7 seconds down with that Mazda. Little small car, a little short on power. 5th spot is still Kamani Jackson. 6th spot is the Lamb. And 7th now back out on track is Rashad Metz. Yet to set a time lapse since he's re-entered the session. Done some work to that car, been hard at work trying to tune it. Ooh, some contact there with the wall. Gonna fix the front end damage. He's actually on sports hards now. I believe he was already on those actually. Been cool to see what these drivers have been able to do with these cars so far tonight. If this is something we would like to continue for a weekly deal or every other week deal, let us know if you like it in the future. We will take your feedback to make it better. Now, since we picked the long and fast category of racetracks this week, we cannot pick that same racetrack category next week, so an oval category will take its place, and we will be able to pick between short technical road courses, normal road courses, and oval courses. Those will be up for voting on our story sometime later this week, and then we will narrow it down to one track per category that will be randomly chosen from on Tuesday to pick the time trial, and we will talk about cars and PP limit when we get there next week. So thank you for joining us again tonight. Rashad Metz back out on track. There's actually a Superbird on track now. It's Reggie in the Superbird. Not sure how that thing's gonna handle around here. Heavy muscle car. Not too much downforce. Nicholas Collier now up to the P3 mark. It looks like Jalen Bird has exited the session, as we are now under 10 minutes remaining in the session. 10 more minutes to go. Javen Tucker still in the lead of this thing by 5.9 seconds. Peganex moved up to the second spot since Jalen Bird is off the track at the moment. Jalen Bird is actually back out on track, I believe. Nope, he's back off yet again. Exiting, trying to make some adjustments to that race car, make it a little bit faster. Here comes Jalen Bird back on the racetrack, trying to squeeze some more speed out of that thing. Rashad Metz on his out lap does have some traffic up ahead. Hopefully they do not mess with his lap, as he is a banger. Ooh, massive front end damage. Contact between two cars. Unfortunate series of events between Javen Tucker, and for some reason it gave the penalty to Rashad Metz. That gives a lot of damage to Kamani too. He's going to have to pit to fix that damage. And we now have a Samba bus out on racetrack. Reggie is really just throwing everything at this leaderboard that he possibly can. We just got to pray that he listens to the blue flag. Peganex is actually a leader now. Javen Tucker dropped back into the pits. Still has the fastest time on the board at the moment. Sideways, Peganex. And Javen Tucker will reclaim his spot as he went through another timing sector. Attention drivers, we have 7 minutes remaining. 7 more minutes to go in this session. So get out there after finalizing your thing and make some more laps to make sure your time is on the board at the end of this thing. And after this thing, we will interview the top 3, the podium of this event. So if you finish on the podium for this event, please stick around to get your post-race interview in. And the Sama bus and Javen Tucker are currently inside of each other in the technical part, ghosted. Javen Tucker now matching the speed of that car. Let's see if we can get have some fun out there on the racetrack. Jalen Bird in the 3rd spot. Rashad Metz currently out on racetrack. Let's look at the front bumper camera of him. 173 mile an hour, 75 as he goes down the long straightaway into that hard braking zone. not too much traffic to worry about in front of him. Should be able to set a good couple of laps here at the end of this thing. He's gonna have about time to set 2 or 3 more laps before the end of this event. Looks like Piggins is gonna come into the pits from P2. Beautiful sounds of that Corvette as it roars down the straightaway, and Rashad Metz is starting his time lap. Very clean track in front of him, so he should be able to set a really, really fast lap here. Nicholas Collier in P3 as of right now. Higgins coming back out on track after repairing some damage and or making some adjustments. Javen Tucker is still top of the board, 5.9 seconds ahead of Piggins in that Mazda. Sama bus still making its way around the track. About 4 minutes into its 3 minutes into its out lap. And attention drivers, we have 5 minutes remaining in the session. 5 more minutes to set your laps. Ooh, and Rashad Metz got a little penalty there. I believe he took it a little deep through the grass there. Hopefully he'll be able to get to the line to set a fast lap next time around. And once the timer stops, we'll let the drivers complete the lap they are on, and whoever has the fastest time will take home the event. Javen Tucker trying to set some fast laps. Peggy serving a penalty there, mid straightaway. Ooh, Nicholas Collier off the track there for a second, able to get it woed back up. And the Sama bus has finally completed its out lap after many, many minutes. And Rashad Metz moves up to P4 with that lap, 7 seconds off of the leader. Looking to improve some here. He's got 3 minutes to do so. 3 minutes, drivers remaining. The final couple laps here to go. Javen Tucker's still holding on to that first spot. But one driver to definitely keep an eye on back here is Rashad Metz. He's one of the best under pressure. He might be feeling some right now. Who knows? He might be keeping it cool in there. And we are really getting down to the final 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining, drivers. 2 more minutes. Rashad Metz now at the P3 since Jalen Bird is in the pits. Rashad Metz trying to set a fast lap, then moving up the leaderboard now since he made some adjustments. Oh, P2 right there, 3 seconds off of the leader. Rashad Metz gonna have one more shot at it. 1 more minute to go, drivers. There's 1 more minute to go. He was 2/10 quicker through that first section. Let's see if Rashad Metz will be able to pull it off at the very, very end of this session. Will Javen Tucker be able to make it to the line to set another lap? He has 30 seconds to go. 30 more seconds to go. Javen or Rashad Metz trying to close it up. Javen Tucker's going to be able to get there. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time has stopped. This will be Rashad Metz's final lap. The checkered flag will be displayed for any driver crossing the line now. Javen Tucker out there on his final lap. Rashad Metz ran quicker through the first couple sections. This last half of the racetrack is going to matter a lot if he's going to be able to take this thing away from Javen Tucker at the very end. Javen Tucker just ran his fastest lap last time around. But let's see who's going to be able to take the lead here at the very end. Rashad Metz making some quick work to the checkered flag. Jalen Bird now on the pit has completed his time. Through the final turn, will Rashad Metz be able to take the lead to the checkered flag? Off the final turn, wheel spinning it. And he's not going to be able to get there. Let's see if Peganex will be able to get there. Rashad Metz is going to have to settle for P2 tonight. Hope he gets to be able to gain some time here, as drivers are now completing their final laps around the racetrack. The Samba bus trying to make it work across the stripe. Peganex looks like he's going to hold on to P3. Javen Tucker or Nicholas Collier through the final turn now, going to complete his final lap. See if he can pick up some time here. Looks like he's going to settle for P5 tonight, Nicholas Collier. Some more drivers still going around the racetrack, but we are going to go ahead and talk to your winner tonight, Javen Tucker. Let's see if we can talk to him. Javen Tucker, you are the winner of the first ever Time Trial Tuesday in the GTO League. How does it feel to be the first winner?
It's pretty good. This car is in tatters right now, so...
As you see burnouts going on throughout the top 3. Just congratulations on your win here tonight. What all did you have to do to that car to make that thing be the fastest out there on the racetrack?
Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
What did you have to do to that car to make it the fastest car out there on the racetrack?
Honestly, not much. This car has a pretty good base for it already. I just made it a little bit wider, added some aero, and then added some power.
Well, congratulations on your win here tonight. Good job.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk to P2 finisher Rashad Metz. Rashad Metz, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Rashad Metz, congratulations on your P2 finish. Made it really, really exciting there at the end. We thought you were going to really, really get close there. So, how's it feel to be finishing P2 in your first ever time trial event, or the first ever time trial event for the league? And what all did you have to do to that car to get so close yet so far?
What we had, we didn't have the best car in the world. We wanted all those sports car time very hard combat. As you can see, we were slick in the slide everywhere. So I added a little bit of downforce to it, changed the switch a little bit. But we lost the straightaway speed that we needed to really combat Javen Tucker's time. So after all that, I think I'm happy with the future result. Maybe this week we're going to get a car something lighter or something.
Well, congratulations on P2 tonight. But it was lots of fun to watch you wrestle that car around this thing. And let's see if we can talk to your final podium finisher, Peganex. Peggings, you got me there. Congratulations on P3 tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
So, what all did you have to do to that car tonight to make it fast, and what'd you think?
Well, I just tuned it for cornering, but as you can see on those straightaways, I really couldn't keep up. You know, I tried to squeeze a little bit more out of it, but you know, she just wouldn't give it. But P3 is pretty good today.
Well, congratulations on that P3 finish, and Peganex is going to round off your podium finishers. Let's go through your final running order. Javen Tucker's going to take the lead in that beautiful, beautiful car that he ran with a 2:12.082. Rashad Metz is going to take P2, 3.9 seconds off of Rashad, or off of Javen Tucker in that Corvette. Lots of fun watching him wrangle that car on the racetrack. Peganex is going to wrangle his little Mazda to P3, 6.2 seconds off the leader. And T-Bird is going to settle for P4. Really, really fast car. Fun to watch him tonight. 7.3 seconds off of the leader. Nicholas Collier is going to round out the top 5 with 8.6 seconds off the leader. Fun watching him drive that thing. Made a lot of cool adjustments to that race car. And Blam is going to finish P6 in the open wheel McLaren F1 car. Very different car compared to the other street cars in here, but fun to watch him. And the Samba bus is still making its way around the racetrack. So good luck to Reggie. And of course, I believe P9 is going to be Kamani Jackson in his hatchback Civic. So congratulations to everyone tonight. Thank you for joining us for tonight's first ever Time Trial Tuesday. We will most likely see you next week if y'all enjoyed it. And thank you for watching, and thank you to Metz Painting, where Improvement is there, especially for being our sponsor. And we will give you some more updates on our Instagram. Make sure to check out this video on our YouTube channel. And thank you for everything that you do. We will see y'all, and y'all have a good one.